This week was a doozy. I'm going to be honest, it's taken me about 15 minutes to get the first sentence of this script out, and the script is about 4 pages, so let's just bust right into it. Top Chef, Season 19, Episode 4, named Doppelgängers. We start off with a human moment where Monique laments that she feels like she lost herself after having her 2 kids. But you and I both know the only person she should be looking for is Jesus.
I didn't know I was supposed to be looking for him, so.
Twangy guitars rock us back into the kitchen, and Jay immediately notices the biscuits. She doesn't like baking, I
just like to get baked.
Yeah. We're introduced to Chris Williams, guest judge, whose first restaurant was named after his grandmother. She's a famous chef who cooked for the likes of LBJ and Martin Luther King, and Padma takes a swing at puns.
Sounds like Lucille was on a roll.
Just a bit outside.
For the quickfire challenge, they gotta make a biscuit from scratch. But instead of immunity, they just get a considerable advantage. We don't know what that advantage is yet. Joe doesn't know why she's helping anyone else.
So why am I helping you?
Monique owns a pastry shop, but she doesn't do biscuits. And Jackson wants to do something weird with an ostrich. Who doesn't? Sarah thinks Robert is so creative.
Ooh, you're so creative.
And I learned the difference between Japanese brown sugar and regular brown sugar because in Okinawa, they put glucose and sucrose in their johakuto. Johakuto. This makes it sweeter and moister. I literally Googled how to pronounce the Japanese word for brown sugar for 15 minutes. Could not find it. So someone please set me straight. By the way, you guys are in for me mispronouncing everything in this. You guys understand. All 15 of you that watches these. Damar and Monique share an oven, and Jay says, fuck biscuits.
I know how to make fried chicken. So, biscuits.
Fuck biscuits? Jay, I'm right here. The contestants spend a lot of time staring into an oven. Ashley decides to fry her biscuits at the last minute, and holy fuck, I'm hungry. And I can tell you, as a celiac, watching this scene made me want to hurt myself so bad. The judging begins, and god damn it, Jackson, how are you doing all this from fucking memory?
You gone smell blind, son.
COVID slam. Padma can tell that Robert doesn't make a lot of biscuits, and Jay, she spends a lot of time working the dough.
Did you spend a lot of time working the dough?
Just to shape it.
Buddha shit was hella crumbly, and holy shit, Jax Omicron wins the fucking challenge.
Still don't have immunity, so did I really win?
You took the words right out of my mouth. New guest judge, Chef Wiley Dufresne, is introduced, and Jackson gets to pick his own partner, and he gets an extra 30 minutes to cook tomorrow. They gotta make 2 plates that look absolutely the same, but taste completely different. And I remember watching the preview from last weekend thinking, oh, that looks cool, but when I'm actually seeing them plan it out, it's like, oh my god, that is so complicated. Twin chefs Sarah and Robert are polar opposites, and you can tell from her complete lack of shirt patterns. It's BMW time! Shopping and cooking goes very smoothly. Nobody makes any major mistakes, and you can see them really honing in, matching the colors and the textures, but mixing up the taste. I really feel like everyone's bringing their A game. And by the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I've never watched this show before. I'm a total noob, and now that we're on the 4th episode, I'm either completely hooked or stuck on some sort of Helsinki syndrome.
The Helsinki syndrome.
As in Helsinki, Sweden.
Finland.
Here we get to learn a little bit more about our contestants. Buddha talks about cooking in his father's restaurant. Joe and Evelyn talk about their budding friendship. Why'd they show those 2 teams? Robert's panna cotta didn't set correctly.
I am really frustrated.
Ashley and Luke seem to have a great plan. And Monique does a great impression of Damar.
Here's my impression of Damar.
You forgot the humming. And Jay is...
No, I'm busy. Please leave me alone.
I love her so much. Buddha asks Jackson to give a few things a little taste, but we all know his true lack of immunity.
Tasting is not my thing right now, so...
In walk the judges, and they get down to business, really diving deep into what the requirements of the challenge is.
This is something that's going to really force them to think.
The 2 things must look alike.
But man, oh man, Buddha is unstoppable. Even with Delta Force over here as a partner, Jackson having to feel his way around like a blind man in an orgy.
I was going to have to feel things out.
Sarah and Robert have a problem matching the colors of the 2 plates, and somehow the judges seem to instinctively ask whether or not the panna cotta set correctly.
Did this panna cotta set up the way you want?
Jay and Nick nailed it of goddamn course. Evelyn and Joe's plates matched perfectly, but Joe's pork belly was tough as leather. Ashley and Luke made a crazy dish. It was amazing. I really honestly feel like Ashley finally got a time to shine. She's been really been like knocked around by the judges the last couple of episodes, and this episode I feel like she finally got some vindication. Monique and Damar's dishes looked identical, but the judges had mixed opinions. The bottom two teams were Sarah and Robert versus Joe and Evelyn, and I remember this being the first time that I was like, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
2 of the 4 are going home. I remember sitting there thinking, they must be so fucking nervous. But I also had a thought, I don't think they're gonna send Evelyn home. I just don't think they would do it. And I was right. Punctuated by that one thought is when Evelyn finally breaks down and really starts to apologize for her mistakes. It was heartbreaking. This episode was a real Debbie Downshire, a Debbie Downer, if you will, aka Robert Downer Jr., but before Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
8? Yeah. Who taught you math? More? I don't know.
So Robert and Sarah get sent home. Jesus Christ, I don't know. Hug your loved ones, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends, or don't. Nothing matters. I'm depressed. So Robert, ow. Get the fuck up, dog, you fucking scum!